Good evening and welcome to Talks with Brian. Talks with Brian. Happy Sunday. Okay, so today is an interesting episode, very different to what I'm used to doing. I have been hearing the word narcissism and narcissistic, and it's a word that I constantly hear when people are talking to me about an in-law or a significant other or a family member or the media. It's a popular word in mass media, and I'm not even aware of well, I don't pay attention to mass media, but it's anyways. It's a word that I'm seeing a lot. And it's a word that I've been able to dwell upon recently. And what I would like to suggest today on Talks with Brian is for us to move from the narrative that this person is narcissistic or that this person is toxic to maybe this sort of language. Maybe we could say, hey, I recognize narcissistic traits from this person. That this person has toxic traits, and that if this person has narcissistic traits or toxic traits, then maybe I do too. Because the mystical law here is what is in one is in the whole. What is in one is in the whole. I know that to be true. So if I am aware that they are showing and demonstrating narcissistic behavior and patterns and traits, then maybe I do too. So this could be an invitation. This could be my introduction to my spiritual path. And I'm going to have to also look within and see, where am I lacking? What am I not given? And to the analytical mind, to my ego, this is not going to make sense. Because I've been so used to the narrative of calling people narcissists, of calling people toxic, that now I need to open my heart to compassion. Now I need to find a way to see these people with a new lens every single time that I see them, especially now that it's Christmas time and I'm going to be seeing people that I don't really want to see, who demonstrate these traits of narcissism. This could be my opportunity for transformation. And you will be in conflict. You will be in conflict because for so long, for a lot of us to go from our heads to our hearts, because that's a huge journey. That is a huge journey to go from our analytical, logical mind all the way to our hearts. That is a journey. It's a journey worth going on, but it is a journey. It is a journey. And, as Caroline Myss would say, your soul has been in the dungeon for such a long time that it won't be used to this. It will not want to do this. But in this vlog, and today in Talks with Brian, I truly want to suggest us to consider having new language. Because, the truth of the matter is we come here alone and we die here alone. That, everyone is on the same boat. And this is a chance for us to practice and to engage our compassionate muscles. So when you see in the media people coming for Princess Meghan Markle and the people, and this is the funny thing, is that the people that are making comments about their current documentary, I wonder if they have seen all the episodes. I wonder if they've taken the time to also see the woman in her, the mother in her, the wife in her, the sister in her, the daughter in her. I wonder what lens people are seeing? I wonder. Because if you stick to this narrative of they are a narcissist, full stop, or they are toxic, full stop, you will never ever heal. Your heart will never ever open. And this is very bold for me to say. But your body programs these feelings. Your body programs these emotions. And you will be in judgment. And you will struggle to forgive for as long as you are labeling people as narcissistic, as toxic. You will struggle. You will struggle to forgive. You will struggle to actually forgive. And we talk about forgiveness a bit here on Talks with Brian. And I don't know if I've shared this. I think I did, but it's worth repeating again. That recently, when I said, oh gosh, I need to forgive this person, I learned that actually, no, Brian, what do you mean you need to forgive this person? What makes you think that you are on the moral high ground here to forgive them? No, you need to release this situation right now. You need to release this. You need to purge this. You need to let this go about forgiveness, as if they have done you wrong, as if you are owed something. As if you are owed an apology or an explanation or anything. You need to release this. Okay? Like I said, and I'm repeating myself, to your logical human mind, this won't work. It won't make sense. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity when stuff like this happens, when we are faced with these obstacles and challenges, and we're meeting people like this who show these traits and behaviors. This is meant to take us to that next place. It's meant to take us to that next place if we are paying attention, if we are being vigilant, if we are practicing the grace of discernment. So I would love for us to dwell on this today and to ask ourselves, okay, yeah, I do use words like narcissism and toxic, and I just do that. And I can't remember the last time that I checked in and said, oh, okay, well, if they are showing narcissistic traits, then maybe I am too. Maybe I am too. Maybe I unconsciously attracted this. This could be a wake-up call. I've got to see this as a good thing, as a lesson. I've got to. Because this narrative is getting old and no one cares. And you'll get to a point as well when you will, when you're telling people, oh my gosh, they're a narcissist, or oh my gosh, they're so and no one cares. No one cares. They don't want to hear it. They do not want to hear it. And that's something worth considering as well. The energy that you are bringing in to other people. The conversations that you are sharing with other people. Some people they don't care. They just don't have the heart to say it. They don't have the heart to say it, but they don't care. They don't care. So when we see these words being popularized, when we see people calling celebrities narcissists, and then you start calling your in-laws and your siblings and your mothers, and you start playing that blame game, that victim game, and you start closing your heart. May this be an opportunity to look within. To look within and ask and ask yourself, okay, And if they've got it, then I must have a little bit of this in me. You know, so I think I'm going to leave it there. That's where I'm going to leave it today. And I want us to dwell on this. I want us to dwell on the power of our words. I want us to consider moving to a higher vibration when we acknowledge narcissistic traits and behaviors. And again, you know, it is a disorder according to my research. And I honestly do believe that only psychologists and God or whoever should be judging anyone or calling anyone a narcissist. You know, if you research that word, and we're just throwing it around and just... This is serious stuff here. Our words are law. They're so important. Okay? And what's happening as well is that when you start to notice narcissistic traits, if that is the word that you use in someone as well, is that you're seeing darkness sides which exist in everyone. There's darkness and light in everyone. Okay? So this also gives you an opportunity to relate. There's an opportunity to relate that, okay, there's darkness, there's shadows, just like me, that they have their dark sides, they have their shadows, they have their addictions, just like me. Universe, give me the strength to show these people compassion. That even though my ego is calling them a narcissist, and even though my ego is calling them toxic, give me the strength. Even though I'm acknowledging all of these things to myself, even though I'm acknowledging these things, I need the grace of compassion, and I need to love them. I need to see them with a fresh lens. I need to see myself in them. I need to relate. That darkness is real, and so is light. And darkness wants to have a hold on us collectively and individually. And I need the grace to be able to love someone, to love others with no judgment, and to accept them, especially at this time, with all the events and parties and Christmas and stuff like that. That I can be completely present, that I can be completely accepting of who they are with no judgment, and love them. And may all of this narcissistic, toxic language and blame and just remove that from me. If I cannot use that energy for healing, for teaching, for growth, I'm in no position to judge another brother or sister. I'm in no position. I need to inject grace in me. I need the grace of compassion. This is when compassion comes in for others and for myself. And this is how I heal and I go on this journey that my mind doesn't want to go on, but my heart needs to, because my soul has been in the dungeon. And now I need to awaken. I need to bring forth that light. I need to bring forth that light immediately. All right. That's enough. I'll speak to you guys soon. Have a fabulous week ahead. God bless you. Happy Sunday. Bye-bye.